Let's talk about the new Conqueror rune. It's a precision keystone that builds stacks for every second that you're in combat. At 4 stacks, it becomes active for 3 seconds, and if you auto-attack an enemy champion in that time, it gives your attacks and abilities extra AD and true damage for 3 seconds. If you're a melee champ, the buff continues for as long as you stay in combat. It's basically a rune for the fighter class designed to help short-range champs who like long fights. It's also going to help fighters kill tanks thanks to the true damage. So who exactly should be running Conqueror? We'll go through the champions you should always be taking it on, some champions you can consider it on, and a couple champs that really need to stop using the rune.
They will regret opposing me.
Just keep in mind 3 things. Conqueror gives bonus AD, so you're looking for champions with great AD ratios. It's also a huge benefit on crit champs. 25 bonus AD means 50 extra damage on a crit strike, or 62.5 with Infinity Edge. You'll also want it on champions whose laning patterns let them easily build stacks on minions, then quickly engage the enemy. With that in mind, let's run through the picks. Starting with Aatrox. He's always hitting minions to proc his W, so he's usually going to have Conqueror ready to activate. On top of that, he's got a great trade pattern for it. Hit E to slow, jump in with Q, and the next set of auto attacks will activate the rune while your enemy is still airborne. Next up is Darius. He's got huge AD ratios on Q and ult. He also applies bleed with his hits and abilities. A single bleed will not only charge up 4 Conqueror stacks on its own, but also refresh Conqueror's duration a little longer once active in case you have to disengage. Number 3 is Kled. People like to take press the attack on him because you can quickly build it up with his W. But then you don't have W attacks left to make use of the damage boost. Instead, charge Conqueror on minions, engage with Q, use E to close the gap, and activate W. The first attack activates Conqueror, and the next autos will apply the buff. Riven can also charge up and engage really easily. Plus, she's got great AD ratios across the board, especially on her ult. Remember to weave in autos between your Q spells to activate Conqueror. Then there's Tryndamere, who will stack Conqueror as he builds Fury. He also builds Crit, which loves extra AD, and his E has a massive 130% AD ratio. And lastly, Yasuo, also a crit champ with high AD ratios and a great attack pattern. His Q is an auto attack modifier, so you can use it to activate Conqueror. Charge up a tornado, Q for a knockup, then ult for all your extra AD and true damage. Then there are champions who can sometimes take Conqueror, like Fiora. She has good AD ratios, a guaranteed crit on her E, and likes long trades. But she also already does a lot of true damage, so she's not benefiting from Conqueror's true damage conversion as much as other champs. A lot of the time you can take Kleptomancy instead. It's super strong to speed up the 2-item core she needs to start split pushing. Alawi is another. She can easily proc Conqueror by hitting vessels, and her tentacles have good AD ratios. But she's still way too good with Kleptomancy. Her W and attacks on vessels after spells will proc it. For Jax, you want to use Conqueror top since you'll be hitting minions for your passive and ult passive, plus he can easily engage. In the jungle though, you probably won't have Conqueror ready when you gank, and those fights will be short anyway. Go for press the attack instead, which will also amplify damage for your laners. On Master Yi, Conqueror is great for crit builds, but Lethal Tempo has attack speed for his Q cooldown, passive, and E. It's really up to your playstyle. When it comes to Renekton, he benefits from Conqueror's AD and will stack it as he stacks Fury. He can also easily engage and use the damage boost for trades. That said, a lot of Renekton mains still prefer press the attack, since he can quickly apply 3 stacks and amplify Q for the extra damage in fast trades. And lastly, there's 2 champions that have been running Conqueror a lot and really shouldn't. One is Camille, who should use Comet in lane. The poke is superior and easy to proc with her kit. Take press the attack for longer trades against tanks, and electrocute in the jungle for burst in your ganks. Wukong also has a better option. His trade pattern is too short to make use of Conqueror, and his ult is hard to set up with it. So take electrocute instead. And that's it. every champion you should always, sometimes, and never build Conqueror on. Good luck!
For more League interviews and analysis, subscribe to our channel. You can also find stats, discussions, and more on our website and mobile app at blitzesports.com.